This is a response to Schmumpkin's video, The Heavyweights. I am one. You know, that really caught me by surprise when he said 394 pounds. Now, I gather that you're a little bit shorter than I am. I'm about 5'7½". And I weigh somewhere in the mid-400s. And I say mid-400s because I weigh myself when I go to my doctor. And my doctor seems to, the scale there, it's telling me 444, 448, 450. When I was taking chemotherapy at the hospital, that scale was weighing me like 419, 420. And when I go to the Live Strong program, which I was at today, that scale also weighs me at 419, 420. I don't know which one's right. So I guess I got to say mid-400s for my weight. Now, one of the reasons that I have had so much trouble losing weight is because, and I don't know how I did it, but I've developed a lot of friends over the years. And I'm not talking about friends on YouTube. I'm talking about friends that you see on a daily basis. And even acquaintances. And I fit in with that group. In other words, I'm happy to see them, and the responses they give, they're happy to see me. So it makes me feel like I'm one of the gang. It makes me feel like I'm wanted. And they're not looking at my weight, they're looking at me as the person. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going out on an everyday basis and I'm eating what feels good going in, which is probably too much. And I've lost weight before, and I know I'll lose weight again. But you see all these things on television about these people that they go on this weight loss thing and they're depressed because they're overweight. And I'm kind of just the opposite. I feel like I'm one of the gang. I feel like a small person, but I'm not a small person. I just kind of like go with the flow. And that is why I've had trouble losing a lot of weight. Then I went through some issues with my health in 2011. And there are some things that I cannot eat. Okay, I have to watch that I don't get vitamin K into my system. I take Coumadin, which is a blood thinner. And what the Coumadin does is it moderates my blood level, and my doctor likes it between 2.0 and 3.0. I had it done yesterday with 2.3, which is pretty good blood level. But what vitamin K does is vitamin K will drop the level down. It'll thicken the blood. It'll drop that level down usually down below 1.0. And that means I gotta really watch out for blood clots. And that's what the Coumadin's there to do. It's to prevent blood clots, because when I had my pulmonary embolism in May of 2011, that's what a pulmonary embolism is. It's a blood clot in the lung. And I was very lucky because blood clots can go one of three places. They can go to the brain, they can go to the heart, they can go to the lung. You stand a chance of surviving if it goes to the lung because you have two of them. You have one brain, you have one heart. You have two lungs. So the clot can only go into one at a time, and you go into distress because you can't breathe well, which leads you to go to the emergency room, and that's where they take care of it. So I was very fortunate when that happened, that this blood clot went to the lung. Now I'm taking Coumadin to keep everything, the blood level, you know, the way it's supposed to be. The other thing I got to watch also, because I had cancer, is that with fruits and vegetables, you go into a supermarket, people are fingering these things all the time. And, you know, somebody might have a bad cold and they're fingering, let's say, romaine lettuce. And then they look at it and, I don't want that. And they put it back. 10 minutes later, I'll walk into the store. I pick up that same thing of romaine lettuce. I take it home. I wash the lettuce. Now, you think washing will get rid of bacteria. It won't. You have to cook it. You have to cook it. Cooking gets rid of bacteria. And you see, I've had cancer, so I have a compromised immune system. So I got to watch bacteria. I took a fall in this trailer on August the 21st. In fact, it was in this room. It was about 8 inches from where I'm sitting right now, right there. I had a box on the floor, forgot it was there, turned around and I tripped over it. Put a puncture hole in the side of my left leg. And that puncture hole, a couple weeks later, turned into cellulitis. And you've seen my videos about cellulitis before. I've been suffering with it for a long time. So I had to go on medicine for 2 weeks. Now the cellulitis is under control again. So you see, I got to really watch myself. I have to be smart about it. But you see, the thing where I'm not really smart is I feel like I'm one of the gang. And I just go and, you see, dieting is a conscious effort. And what I do, I kind of do it unconsciously. I'll be fixing something to eat, and then next thing I know, it's consumed. And I might realize a week later, like, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have eaten that. That's probably why I'm fat. And I love the fact that I have a lot of friends. But I gotta put my mind to it and lose weight. And I'm not depressed about being fat. I'm happy-go-lucky. You see me joke here. You see me cut up here on YouTube. That's a normal thing for me. And that's probably why I can't lose weight. You know, I'm just this jovial old person on YouTube that just loves having fun and does have fun every time he does a video. But I just thank Schmumpkin for opening the forum so I could respond the way I did. One of these days I might be thin, but I have to work at it. A buddy of mine once told me, Ed, you're not going to win many races, but you're still my favorite horse. And I like that. Thank you for allowing me to bore you, and have a great day. Bye.